Stories told here. Today, I am going to explain a drama, mystery, sci-fi movie called Moon. Be aware, the video contains spoilers. In the near future, Lunar Industries has made a fortune after an oil crisis by building Sarang Station, a facility on the far side of the moon to mine the alternative fuel, helium-3 from lunar soil, which is rich in the material. The facility is highly automated, requiring only a single human to maintain operations, oversee the harvesters, and launch canisters bound for Earth containing the extracted helium-3. Please, if you enjoy my videos, hit the like and subscribe button, it helps a lot, thanks. We meet Sam, who is near to finish his 3-year contract on the moon base. Jurdi is a computer who helps operating the mine. Sam gets into a vehicle and heads to the extraction vehicle to retrieve helium-3 and send it to Earth. Sam expresses how long 3 years is and that he can't wait to go home. Sam is having issues with being alone for this long and shows signs of depression. We see a fridge with photos of his family. Jurdi tells Sam he can do the loading for him, but Sam refuses to take Jurdi's help. Jurdi asks Sam if everything is okay while cutting Sam's hair, but instead of answering, Sam asks Jurdi when will they fix the lunar satellite so he can talk with his family. Jurdi tells Sam it isn't Lunar's priority right now. Sam then tells Jurdi to hurry up Lunar Industries. Sam says he only got 2 weeks left, but the next man coming to take his place will have a hard time without live communication with Earth. Sam is having a headache more and more often and asks Jurdi to give him a pill for it. Sam gets a message from his wife, Tess. She says the distance did good for them and she doesn't mind the 3 years apart, which apparently hurts Sam's feelings. Sam's daughter, Eve, enters the video and Sam instantly becomes cheerful. Tess tells Sam she misses him and loves him before the video ends. We see Sam spending free time carving and talking to his plants while watching old movies. A girl appears in his chair while Sam pours himself hot water. Sam burns himself with the water and by the time he looks back on the chair, the girl is gone. Jurdi tends to Sam and asks how it happened. Sam lies that he got distracted by the TV. Jurdi asks back doubtfully and says the TV wasn't on when he went in. Jurdi says Sam might be imagining things. Sam goes to sleep and dreams about making love to his wife. He goes for a run after waking up. As Sam goes on his regular check-in, a video of him shows on one of the screens for a second. He doesn't think much of it and continues with his daily routine. Sam goes out to one of the harvesting machines and sees the girl again. He gets distracted and crashes his vehicle into the harvester. Sam wakes up in the infirmary and Jurdi greets him. Sam asks Jurdi how long has he been out and Jurdi tells him not for long. Sam goes back to rest. After he wakes up, he gets on his feet but he has trouble walking by himself. As he stops to rest, Sam hears Jurdi talking to someone about the broken harvesters. Sam asks what was that all about and Jurdi tells him he was only recording a message since the communication station is still broken. While testing Sam's brain functions, Jurdi tells Sam that Sam needs a few more days to rest before he can get back to work. When Sam gets back to work, he sees one of the 4 harvesters stall and he sends a message to Earth to let him go out and fix it. He gets orders stating that he cannot go outside and only rest for a couple of days. The company also tells him that they are sending a rescue team to get the station back on its feet. Sam cuts one of the wires and tells Jurdi the exterior shell might be damaged and he needs to check it outside. Jurdi refuses first, as he has orders to not let Sam outside, but he knuckles under and tells him to go. Sam sees that his spacesuit is missing and uses a spare one. Instead of checking the exterior shell, Sam heads to the harvester where he crashed. He enters his crashed vehicle and sees a man sitting inside. He rescues him and realizes that he looks exactly like him. As Sam from the crash wakes up, he touches his hand he burned before. He asks if someone else is in the room with him as he doesn't believe his eyes. Jurdi shuts him off and tells him he needs to sleep. The unharmed Sam watches a video from Tess. Tess is talking about them making the right decision. The video feels like something from the early days when Sam started his 3-year contract. The injured Sam gets out of bed and asks who is the other guy and why he looks like him. Jurdi responds that the man in the rec room is Sam Bell and he is also Sam Bell. The injured Sam crumbles as he thinks he lost his mind. Jurdi tells him that Lunar doesn't know he has recovered from the crash. Injured Sam finally goes up to the other Sam and tries to talk to him and asks how long he has been there. The uninjured Sam tells him he's been there for only a week. New Sam tells old Sam that he isn't worried about the harvesters, he is more concerned about finding a clone on the base. Old Sam goes back to cater his plants and talk to them when the new Sam disturbs him. Old Sam tells the new that he has been there for 3 years and thanks him for saving his life. Old Sam tries to shake new Sam's hand but he refuses. They start playing ping pong. The new Sam gets angry as he isn't as good as old Sam. Later, new Sam practices ping pong while old Sam finishes one of his carvings. They talk about the wooden carvings old Sam made and old Sam tells new Sam he doesn't remember doing everything since his mind is acting up lately. They also realize they have the same memories. They start talking about Tess and Eve, their daughter. We learn that Eve was only born after Sam started the 3-year contract. As they talk, they get a message from Lunar, telling them a rescue unit is on its way and will be there in 14 hours to fix the harvester. Sam and Sam gets into an argument about who is real and who is not. Old Sam asks Gertie if he is a clone, but Gertie dodges the answer by asking if they are hungry. New Sam tells old Sam that they might be both clones. He reasons with the carvings already there before they got to the station and him waking up immediately after old Sam crashed. He suspects there are more clones on the station. New Sam schools old Sam about him being a sheep and not seeing what is happening. New Sam leaves the room and starts looking for the hidden room, where they might be keeping clones. New Sam finds nothing and after an hour, he returns back to old Sam, who mocks him for it. New Sam tells old Sam to get up as he wants to look under his models but new Sam refuses to let him touch them. They get into a physical fight as old Sam refuses to put down the knife he's holding. New Sam pushes him to the wall and disarms him. New Sam flips the table with the models on it so old Sam attacks him from behind but new Sam gets the upper hand and hits him on the face. Old Sam starts bleeding heavily even though new Sam barely touched him. Old Sam tells Gertie that Tess left him for 6 months which Gertie replies, "I know." Sam asks what happened to the video messages he sent to Tess. He asks if they even reached her. Gertie dodges the question again with saying he is only responsible of what happens on the base. Old Sam asks Gertie again about him being a clone. Gertie finally tells him that there was no crash when he arrived, he was being awakened, as it is a standard procedure for all new clones. Gertie tells old Sam that Eve and Tess are just implanted memories uploaded to him, from the original Sam Bell. With 11 hours left until the rescue unit arrives, new Sam apologizes to old Sam for hurting him and being insensitive about his models. Old Sam starts maniacally dancing as new Sam tries to talk to him. New Sam tells old Sam when he was awakened, he walked on Gertie having a live conversation with Lunar so the communications are fine. New Sam thinks Lunar is blocking the signal from outside the base, so they won't be able to contact Earth. Sam heads outside to leave the working perimeter and check if they find anything. Old Sam finds a structure called Station 3. New Sam finds Station 1. Not long after, old Sam starts vomiting blood and collapses to the ground. He heads back to the station as he isn't feeling well enough to continue. When old Sam arrives back to the base, he vomits more blood. After a while, he notices that his tooth fell out. He then tries to access his database but he can't guess the password. Gertie comes and types in the password for him. He watches a video of himself where he is in just as bad condition as he is now. In the video, he sits in a pod while the system tells him the journey back to Earth will take 3 days. He watches more and more videos on him getting into the transport pod and finally realizes that the pod is there to euthanize him, not to take him home. 9 hours left until the rescue team arrives and old Sam takes a look at the pod. He finds a hollow space under the floor and starts cutting his way in. By the time, new Sam finds the other stations and heads back to base. They both go down to the secret room. They find hundreds of clones down there. Old Sam takes a computer with him and asks Gertie why he helped him with the password before. Gertie answers that helping him is what his job is. Old Sam heads out and takes the laptop outside of the jammer's range. He calls Tess but a girl answers it. The girl tells him that Tess passed away years ago. Old Sam asks the girl who she is and turns out, the girl is Eve, Sam's daughter, who is 15-year-old by now. Eve shouts for her dad and when old Sam hears it, he panics and hangs up. Sam starts crying and telling himself that he wants to go home. Just 7 hours before the rescue team arrives, new Sam starts craving and sees the condition of old Sam is decreasing every minute. Old Sam collapses and he feels like he has not much time left. New Sam tucks him in bed and leaves to check old Sam's call log. He watches the call between old Sam and their daughter Eve. New Sam talks to Gertie and tells him they need to awaken new clones. Sam reasons with Gertie, whose main duty is to keep Sam safe. Old Sam gets up and he finds a newly awakened clone. New Sam's plan is to put the newly awakened clone into the vehicle that old Sam crashed, so when the rescue team finds the vehicle they won't suspect a thing, and while the rescue team fixes the harvester, old Sam gets into one of the helium-3 containers and goes back to Earth. New Sam calculated that he should be able to survive 3 days in the container. 3 hours left until the rescue team arrives. Old Sam feels so bad he can barely walk and tells new Sam that he isn't going back to Earth. Instead of him, new Sam is going to go back to Earth, while old Sam goes back to the vehicle where he was supposed to die, and the newly awakened clone will take new Sam's place. New Sam takes old Sam back to the vehicle he crashed. They share a moment of their memories and talk about how they met Tess. Old Sam falls asleep while new Sam is taking him back to his vehicle. New Sam puts old Sam back into the vehicle and leaves with tears in his eyes. Back at the base, new Sam prepares to leave the station in the helium-3 container when Gertie comes up to him and says it isn't going to work since he recorded everything. Gertie offers him to erase his memory and reboot him after he departed from the station. The new clone is about to wake up when Gertie says goodbye to Sam and shuts down. The rescue team is 8 minutes away from the station when Sam gets into the helium-3 launcher. He is about to launch himself, but in the last moment, he decides to give new coordinates to the harvesters. The coordinates mark the signal blocking stations he discovered earlier. He quickly gets back into his pod, just before the rescue team lands. Old Sam sees the pod flying by as the rescue team finds him. The harvester collides with the signal jammer tower, making it possible to reach Earth for the next clone. We hear TV stations talking about lunar stocks decreasing after accusations, indicating that Sam reached Earth safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and liking. See you in the next video.